Welcome to the Diary of the 1%, a podcast of those who refuse to settle for the ordinary and are determined to create a life of excellence. If you have ever wondered what set top achievers apart from the rest, you are in the right place. My name is Rachel Wilson and I am your host. This is episode 9 of this podcast, and the title is The Role and Power of Relationship in Your Journey. Let's dive right into it. Whether you are building a career, business, ministry, or personal life, the people in your life, your community, friends, mentors, even critics play a vital role in shaping your path. So let's talk about how to recognize, nurture, and maximize these relationships. Let me start by telling you a short story. A few years ago, a friend was at a crossroad. She had just left a job that no longer served her purpose. And she had this big idea to start something of her own, something that would empower young women and entrepreneurs. But she was scared. She did not know how funding would come and wasn't sure how to begin. Julie was a friend she met years back in a youth leadership program. They had only kept in touch lightly, just probably birthdays, just comment on her Instagram posts, and occasionally just enter into her DM, say hello, how you doing? But one day she was invited to a small gathering of women leaders she was mentoring. She almost did not go, but eventually she went. That meeting changed everything for her. Not only did she meet women who later become collaborators, clients, and encouragers, but it was there that someone offered her a small grant to start the pilot version of her project. This story taught me something crucial. Relationships are doors, not just decorations. They are key, not just comfort. Why do relationships matter? Think about every major breakthrough in your life. Did it happen in isolation? Probably not. Relationships are often the bridges between where you are and where you want to be. John C. Maxwell, in his book Winning the People, said people can usually trace their sources and failure to relationships in their life. It's true. Relationships influence our decision, our perspective, and our resilience. Consider the story of David and Jonathan in the Bible. Jonathan was not just a friend, he was a destiny helper. He shielded David from harm, spoke up for him, and strengthened him in his wilderness season. In The Five Love Languages, a book written by Gary Chapman, if you are here to read that book, I recommend that you read it. The author talks about need to communicate love and appreciation effectively, not just romantically, but in all relationships. It reminds us that for our relationship to flourish and serve us well, we must learn to nurture them intentionally. Now, let's talk about the types of relationship and how they serve us, the roles they play in our journey. Let's break it down. There are different kinds of relationship on your journey, and each one serves a unique purpose. But the first one I will mention is mentors and coaches. Now, these are people ahead of you who offer wisdom and guidance. Think of them as your personal GPS. They have been where you want to go. The journey you are just trying to navigate, they have been through the journey. There's a book that can teach you this is Mentor Like Jesus by Reggie Campbell. Explores how to pour into others while also being poured into. Peers and collaborators. These are another set of people you have in your life. These are people who are on the same journey as you. They understand your struggle. They know what you're presently going through. And in most cases, you might be going through it or you are just a little bit apart in your journey. These kind of people can push you forward because they can feel your pain. They can feel your struggle and you are in the same generation. And that is why they are called peers and collaborators. The book I recommend for this area of your life is In the Tribes by Seth Godin. It talks about the power of community in pushing an idea forward. Your peers are often your biggest supporters and sounding boards. I also have a community where we come together, share with like-minded individuals, people that are of our age group, people that we have probably at the phase of life, called 31 Tribe for Women. It's a community that is really there to push you forward, encourage you to do things that you think you cannot do. The third set of people I'll mention are sponsors and connectors. These are people who open doors for you. They speak your name in rooms you are not in. Never underestimate the value of someone who simply says, I know someone who can help. A lot of people know those who can help you and they will never recommend you. I want you to place big priority Respect and honor those who has connections and they are willing to help you with their connection. The last set of people I'm going to be mentioning are friends and encouragers. These are your emotional anchors. They may not understand all your dreams, but they cheer you up and help you rest. Do you know sometimes some friend does not even understand what you are doing, but just because they're your friend, they're just there to cheer you up. They believe with time they will understand what you are doing. They believe it is their responsibility to help you, to support you, and see you become the best version of yourself. Now, you need all of them, and you also need to be each of them at different points in someone else's life. And I'm going to emphasize a bit on this area. You being one of these things to people. Now, it is good that you want to have collaborators in your life. It is good that you are looking for a friend in your life. It is also good that you need people, peers, that can cheer you up. But it is important that you also prepare to be this or one of these to someone. You could be a friend to someone. You could be a mentor to someone. Always make up your mind to mention people in places that matter. Let your connection help others, and what goes around eventually will come around. How to maximize relationship? So how do we nurture and maximize the relationships that matters? Here are some practical steps. Be intentional. And this is also very important. Schedule catch-ups with your friend. Send out just checking up on you message. Relationship grows with consistency, not convenience. Relationship is one area in your life that you have to be intentional about it. Be intentional about building relationship with people. Be intentional about keeping in touch with friends, mentors, and coaches. You could just drop messages for them, or just checking on you, just want to know how you are doing, just wanted to say hello. As little as that, it is very, very important. The second practical aspect I would mention is add value. Don't only show up when you need people. Share resources, set encouraging note, recommend them for opportunities. Don't only wait to reach out to people when you need help. We all have been a victim of this at one point or the other. When you have those people in your DM that only reaches out to you when they need your help, you will not build a relationship that way. What you don't want people to do to you, don't do it to others. The same way they will not reach you, the same way even if you eventually offer the help they request, you know there is a place that they are placed. Like they have their own place in your heart, right? So there's somewhere you keep such kind of people, because you know they only come when they need you. So if you are doing that to another person, be rest assured that they also place you where you place such people. So it is important that you add value to the relationships in your life. And the third one I will mention is learn to listen. Sometimes the most powerful things you do is give people your full attention. People are going through one or two things. The truth is, people are going through a lot, and you might not be able to provide solution to everybody's problem. But what some people need is they just need someone to listen to them. So as little as that is, giving them hearing here could help you go a long way, could give you a relationship that works more than gold. The fourth thing I'll mention is read the room. Know when to lean in, when to offer advice, and when to be present. This is also important. The fifth one is set boundaries. Not all relationships are meant to go long haul. Some are seasonal, and that's okay. It is okay that some relationships stay for a season and that is the end, but it is also important that you recognize relationship, their time span in your journey. The sixth one I'll mention is ask for what you need. Don't expect people to read your mind. If you need help, mentorship, or support, ask clearly and respectfully. I don't know why people do this a lot. I expected her to know I need this. I expected them to know I needed them. I expected. Don't think people will read your mind. Ask for help if you need help. Don't be afraid. It is not weakness to ask for help. As you reflect on your life journey, ask yourself, who are the people that I have helped me get to where I am today? Who do I need to reconnect with? Who am I? Who have I outgrown? Who am I helping? It is important to know when you have outgrown some relationship. There are some relationships that are not going to be there forever. You should know when you have outgrown them. I'm going to give us more like, this is just like a challenge that we all are going to do. I'm going to do it myself. Write down 5 people who have influenced your journey positively. Send each of them a message of gratitude. Then write down 1 person you have lost touch with, who you need to reconnect with. Finally, think of 1 relationship you need to let go of because it no longer aligns with your direction. This is my final thought. Relationships are sacred. They are divine tools that help shape your growth, character, and direction. The right relationship can change the entire trajectory of your life. So nurture them, honor them, invest in them. As I wrap up, I want to leave you with a quote from Jim. You are the average of five people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely, love deeply, give generously. Thank you for tuning into the Diary of the 1%. If this blessed you, please share with a friend, leave a review, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. See you in the next episode.